If you do not think right, you cannot act right. If you don't talk about the right shit, you can't do the right shit, right? All right, so if you think about the public school education, everybody knows the book, Miseducation of the Negro from Carter G. Woodson. I wrote a book called Re-Education of the Negro. So if you feel like you've been miseducated, just recall or remember this in the age that we're in right now. Propaganda that's coming at you, right? So I created a book that forces us to critically think. It is, I know people don't like to read, so it's short commentaries for you to have discussions with your family and friends. So this is an example. This piece I talk about Black Socrates.
Black Socrates speaks, Trump as Captain America, written May 2016. I saw a CNN headline that said Trump aide says a minority or woman VP may be pandering. One thing about Trump is that he stumps hard for the biggest unequivocal victim group currently in America, conservative white men. Think about this. If you're a white man in America, the passing down of wealth or even the exchanging of wealth has taken place almost exclusively among other white men. Maybe this is why they are offended by some other group they perceive to be taking their power every time we turn around. For them, President Obama was the final straw in the browning of America, even though over the last 8 years, Obama helped the wealthiest Americans get richer than they've ever gotten in American history. Yet, their fear continues to create false narratives that fan the flames of tribalism within our country to an all-time high, and Trump is their leader. They see Trump as someone who understands their plight, and in their eyes, he can make America great again and keep it white. With race relations seemingly at an all-time low, you would think we are on the brink of another civil war between black and white. However, the ensuing battle of America's wealth and resources will come down to a fight between gray versus brown. According to the census, by 2043, whites will no longer be the country's majority. When the children of current baby boomers look to retire, it will be the first time in American history that the transfer of property and wealth in this country will increasingly include people of color, particularly Hispanics. These ever-changing demographics should be considered part of the melting pot our country always brags about, but yet has yet to fully practice. The election of Obama was thought to be the turning point in the right direction of a post-racial society. Still, unfortunately, the backlash, particularly from conservative white men, created a volatile political climate that birthed Donald Trump as the working man's champion. Ironically, Trump inherited his wealth versus the majority of wealthy people do not. Now he's Captain America. Laugh out loud if there ever was one. If this election were a Shakespearean play instead of the comic book it is, Donald Trump as president would surely be a tragedy. Pick up your copy of Re-Education of the Negro on Amazon today or get it directly from me. All I ask is that you think.